Hey, what's up, guys? I just got my hands on the Ghost Recon Future Soldier beta, um, and this is my preview of it, and it looks good so far. By the way, if you don't know how to get the beta, as far as I know, I believe it's you either pre-order the game and you have the beta code emailed to you, or if you guys own Splinter Cell Conviction, just go ahead and pop the game in and. When you go to the when you brought it to the main menu, you go to your extras. It'll probably sometimes it takes sometimes it instantly shows up. Sometimes it takes like 2 minutes to show up. But the at the bottom you'll see an Xbox Live Marketplace button come up for X. Just hit X and then it'll automatically take you to the download. It's about just a little over a gig and took me about 30 minutes to download, depending on your internet connection. Yeah, here's the preview.
Have you seen that game, Little Big Planet? Like you make your own games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was playing this game with my friend Mike.
I was watching him map people made.
Yeah, he's the one that let me know about it. At that loading screen there, it's just pretty cool. You could you could press any button on the controller and it'll tell you what specifically is mapped to that, what command is mapped to that button. So when you first get the game, just hit buttons and see what all is going on with the controller layout. I forgot my gameplay stuff, but here's the character selection thing. You can I guess I'm not entirely sure how it'll work yet. This is my first impression of how this game looks, but you start off, you have Rifleman, Scout, and Engineer, and you can switch between Team Ghost or Team Bodar. This is what's really interesting is you go into your gun diagrams, and first you start off with the ACR on the Ghost team, but these are all the other guns that you can unlock so far. I don't know if there's any more, but this is what you start off with first. Check that out. Yeah, I mean, like, just look at that. Like, it literally takes apart a gun, and you can customize literally every single one of the parts you can see there. Yeah, I haven't unlocked anything yet. Like I said, this is just first impressions. I'll probably make another video later on down the road if I have new things to look at. But yeah, you can choose different parts. You can assemble it, see what it looks like. You can even take it into a firing range and go test it out. That's a pretty cool looking thing. Really detailed, and I look forward to see what all you can do with the customization. These are all your secondary weapons. They look like a little tac flash there. That's your main sidearm right there that you start off with, the 45T. You also have a stun gun that you can start off with too, which is pretty cool. Literally like a taser. You can just shoot it at somebody and tase them. In this video, I haven't used it, but it looks pretty interesting. You also got these different appearances too. Just looks like just changing the helmet is all. Doesn't look like anything too in depth. So yeah, so I guess what you start off with two maps and one game type, and the game type is conflict. Basically first actually these are taking a look at the challenges. It looks like I don't know, I guess you can, it compares you to your friends, and you can accept these challenges. You have the description on the right hand side, but you can see I have a daily friend challenge from one of my buds. I really actually don't play with it at all, but I guess you can accept those challenges. I didn't accept that one because that was a scout rifle, a scout class thing, and I've been using a rifleman for this class. But yeah, there's what the scout looks like. I was looking through the descriptions on the left-hand side. You can conceal yourself. You can put on an optical camo for a sniper. As you're standing still, you're virtually invisible. But I didn't check out the engineer. But yeah, we were just going straight into the game.
You can still do that if you're not done.
No. So Pipeline, I guess, is the better of the two. I don't know I forget the name of the other one, but it's a little bigger map, a little wide open. It's kind of like a forest farm setting type thing. You start off, it looks like you can have up to eight players on each team, and you have two separate squads. Me and Mike got put in Bravo, and the other guys were in Alpha. See, at this screen, you could if you press any button, it tells you what all is mapped to it. I haven't checked out to see if you could change the control layout at all. But yeah, it's a good way to start off. Well, when I first started off, it took me a while to get used to the controls. I'm still trying to get used to controls. I don't know everything yet. Like I said, this is just the first impressions. I'll probably create a video later on down the line when I have everything a little more familiar with everything else. So like I said, there's your 3 classes, and Team Ghost start off the ACR. So this is the pipeline. You can spawn at the, like, you have a spawn point at main spawn, and then you can spawn on your teammates, as long as they're not compromised. Apparently if they're compromised, I'm still trying to figure that out, but if they have an area that's compromised, then you can't spawn on them, but otherwise you can. You'll notice the HUD. The HUD is actually, like, it's not a fixed HUD. It's in-game HUD. It's an real-world HUD. You can see, like, on the right side, and also look at that. You can do if you click the left thumbstick, you can shoulder swap. Go from your right to left shoulder. Your HUD, if you notice, your HUD will follow with you. And then the aiming of the game, it's kind of funky. It's a little different than most. You hold in the left trigger and you have the third person zoom. But if you click down or hold down the right thumbstick, you have first person, and it's a little funky. It takes a little getting used to. But if you can line up just right, like right here, well, yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Oh, see, yeah, I'm still trying to use the controls. And then a grenade took him out. But if you can line up when you're in cover, if you can line up your sights on someone's face, you can literally just hold down the right thumbstick and come out and pop them once or twice with a bullet and get a headshot. Headshots in this game very effective. If you can literally, like, if you just land an ACR bullet from across the map on someone's face, 1 or 2 shots and take them down. Cover system, it's good. It's manageable. This is what it looks like if you're holding your thumbstick still. But when you peek out, see, there's a first person. Somebody took my kill. But so there we go. Killed somebody. So and see, that's what when you try to peek out, your guy just, like, he exposes himself like that. And if you can see a little glimpse of what he's doing, he exposes himself a little bit to so you can see a little more in the corner. And then you can hold the left trigger to shoot somebody from cover in third person, like the third person spread, or you can right thumbstick down and hit somebody in the or get a more precise shot. I didn't throw a single frag grenade in this game, but as far as I can tell, there's, like, if you tap the frag button, you just a normal throw. You can also hold it down, I guess, and you can get a trajectory line to get a more precise throw. It takes a little longer, of course, but precision is always helpful in cases with enemies are behind cover.
Yeah,
this is cool. If you hit the back button, you have, like, an interactive, like, map type thing. At the bottom, you'll see on the right will be, like, your teammates in your squad, and the left will be the objective. You can select, like what I just do right here, as I just selected my button mic, and it puts a line on the map towards towards whoever you selected or whatever you selected, and it's basically just a line you follow to keep it up with your teammate.
Oh wow!
Let's see what else is there. The objective just spawned on me. Planning charges takes forever. And apparently, if, like, the littlest thing happens, like if you're shot or a grenade lands next to you and knocks you away, you have to restart the whole thing. So you literally have to be undisturbed as you're planning a charge. And for those of you who haven't realized this, or not realized this, but who don't have this game yet, when you plan a charge, get the hell out of there, because they blow up. C4 just blew up, and I think 2 of our teammates, like, I don't know if they died, I think they just got knocked off, but it will hurt you. That was a sniper using active camo. I mean, you can spot them pretty easily if you have at least a 720p game. I don't know, I'd say probably in standard definition you can spot them pretty easily, but not too bad.
Oh my god, look at that.
So, supply cache is another objective. Basically, the point of conflict is it just gives you all sorts of supply caches to, or not supply caches, it's just a bunch of different objectives. So one was, like, hold a certain location. The one we just did was plant the C4. And what just gave us a supply cache thing. Host migration is kind of funky. When a host migrates, it's just like any other game, but except for the fact that it resets the entire spawn, so everybody has to spawn in again at the home base or home spawn, and it gives you another objective. And so essentially it resets the game, but everyone's still got their points. You look in the bottom right, you'll see above the radar, you'll have your points on the left and their points on the right. The reason why the margin is so extreme is because you get the points after you complete the objective. So if they were to capture their objective and complete it, then they would add like another 100 or so points to that score. So that's why it looks so extreme at first. But so right now we're going to this is a demo objective. We just got to go up there and plan a charge. This is what I'm starting to get used to it. You'll notice at the top too. You can get experience for doing different types of kills, like doing different things when you kill somebody. Like if you kill somebody from cover, then it gives you extra XP, yada yada. And this is what happened when I just got downed. You can have somebody walk up to you. You can have somebody walk up to you and heal you, but obviously it's not good to do that outside of cover. But yeah, so you can incapacitate somebody, and then if you notice that they're incapacitated, then you could finish them off. Just give an extra, put an extra bolt or two in their system. System of all words I chose. I know. What else? What else am I noticing? The reload thing. I guess X is reload and melee at the same time. It's reload virtually 90% of the time, but it's melee when you're up against somebody, like close to somebody, like literally touching them in melee range. And your guy automatically melees. Other than that, it's just used as a reload.
Now we're just
what else is there? Trying to think. There's a lot of, like I said, there's not a lot I'm not gonna be able to cover right now because this is just first impressions. But you'll notice as I'm looking around this corner, you see like a cover icon thing planted there on the floor. And at the bottom it says hold A to cover swap. If you aim at a certain location and then hold down A, your guy will run to that location and take cover. It's kind of useful. You don't see it. You don't see me use it too much in this one, but it's effective. You'll see how effective headshots are. I got the drop on this guy, but he literally just turned and pulled the trigger, and I'm assuming the first round went right in my face. So, yeah, headshots are. If you can get headshots, then do it, because they're pretty effective. They are in any game, but I mean in this game the most I've noticed it the most. This is why I have my stun gun out. I didn't get to use it at all on anybody, but I just wanted to see what it was like. But I've been, like I said, I mainly use my ACR, and this is first impressions. On next video I'll have a more in-depth look at it, and I'll have some new attachments, and I'll be able to use some new things around.
If you can get accurate with your iron sight, or if anything, you can pick somebody off. Headshot.
Even though you're
you'll see me right here. I'm gonna do this. This is just rolling drop thing. It's kind of like the new. You'll hear me and Mike talking about this, how this guy rolled on the cover. I guess it's like Ghost Recon's version of drop shooting. Is basically if you strafe left or right and then hold down the prone button, which is B. Your guy will drop into cover, rolling left or right depending on which way you're strafing. It's pretty interesting. You'll see it here in a minute. I'm trying to figure it out how to do it. I'm still trying to. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how to do it, how he did it. My grandma's not very good when it comes to commentary, obviously. But yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, I'm all freaking out. I'm like, oh no, I know how to do it.
Left or right, and then hold down B.
Yeah, see, I just told Mike, and he's like, yeah. Now we're all, excited that we found out this new thing.
He like rolled while fucking spraying.
That's even like the new drop shot.
See, like right here, boom, I do it. Because I'm gonna get shot. It's so stupid. It's not a good place to drop, but I can see how that could be an effective tactic, firefight tactic. Just kind of just drop on somebody. That might also get annoying.
Oh wow! Okay, now it's back on.
And that was a bad choice. I spawned on my teammate in the middle of a firefight, and I thought my teammate here was. Mike is right behind me right now, but this is some other guy, and I thought he was going to heal me, but I'm just sitting there taking hits, and then he gets sprayed, and then I get sprayed. So that didn't really work out very well.
I need to resupply!
We're really stomping on this team. Actually, probably here in a minute, you're going to see the host migrate again. Probably both hosts are kind of rage quitted.
Oh my god,
Rage quit. hold down to sprint. That's the shoulder swap. One time. I don't play very many. There's a host migration, but I don't play many third-person games. But I mean, shoulder swap can help a lot in third person if you know how to use it a lot. Because if you're not shoulder swap, because I mean, third person compared to first person, third person, you have a wider range of view. So I mean, if you're playing a third-person game, even though it's unrealistic, or you can just like stand up against a corner and look around it without them, exposing yourself, screwed up. But I mean, that's a third-person disadvantage. But nonetheless, it's an effective tactic to be able to shoulder swap when you're running around corners. So here I put the line down towards the objective, and so you can just follow it towards the objective, and you're right there. At first, I didn't. Yeah, I asked if they had a UAV up. But by the way, UAVs can get really annoying in this game. When you first start off, there are already people in here that have like high-ranked soldiers, high-ranked classes, so they have UAVs, and UAVs is one of the things you can use in this game. But they essentially, you can fly around, and you'd be able to. I don't know if you mark people or if they have to be within your line of sight. But then if you get marked, you're going to say detected. And I didn't know this at first, but on the right hand side it will tell you what exactly has marked you. In that case, it was a sensor. There about a couple seconds ago, I got hit by a sensor, which I don't even know what that is yet, because like I said, first impressions and like first round. This is like my third, fourth game. The first 2-3 games, I was just getting used to controls and figuring out what the hell to do.
Oh my god, did you see what I just did? Oh my god.
Mike's freaking out about a triple kill he got.
Dude, biggest pistol triple kill ever.
Wow.
You're trying to do the rolling drop shot again, but then you realize that this is where third person, disadvantage. Guy's behind cover, he's like, oh, well, where is he at? He sees me and lines it up the sights, and boom, takes me out. Graphics wise, game looks decent. It's no sharp 1080p type stuff. Of course, I'm recording this over 20p. I can't play in 1080. This is right here. This is pretty much the end of it. Ubisoft servers went down. Right here, yeah, you see at the bottom of the servers, so it wasn't available at the time. But yeah, those are my first impressions. Game looks really good. Looking forward to maybe getting it, but we'll see. So. Further on down the line, like I said, I'll create another video, and hopefully I'll have more to share. Maybe some more attachments to add to the guns, or some new tactics that you can use in the game. But from first impressions, game looks pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's any Call of Duty or Gears of War hit that you can go online and play multiplayer all day, every day. But I mean, it still looks like it's just like a fun game if you picked it up, you play with your friends. I know right now, as of right now today, I'm playing The Witcher. Witcher 2 just came out for Xbox, and it's actually a really good RPG. If any of you RPG fans out there, go ahead and check it out. It's a really good RPG. It's a mature RPG though. So the thing is when I say mature, I'm not meaning just the content, but I mean like the way you play it. You're forced to like pay attention to it, and you're forced to make some difficult decisions. And each decision you make basically literally it changes the entire storyline as you go. So it's a good game. But that's what I'm stuck on right now. But I will still be going between this and playing Ghost Recon. I'll go ahead and like I said, when I get further on down the line with Ghost Recon and know a little bit more, I'll create another video, and I'll go ahead and examine all the in-depth detail of the game. But as it is now, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the preview.